hopefully we remember from before that if we have just one of these small squares, its area is 1. That's how we set this grid up. Alright, so I can draw rectangles. Let's say I draw this rectangle here, and draw across, and down, and over. Okay, there's some various things that we can see. If I want to find the area, I'm going to let A represent the area. Okay, I'm a little bit lazy. I don't want to write A-R-E-A every time. So I'm just going to write A. And here I can count. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my area here is 8. Now, there are two other things that we can label. A thing called length, which I'm going to just represent as the letter L because I'm lazy. And width is just going to be the letter W. So whenever I say L, I mean length. Whenever I say W, I mean width. And so I look here, my length, as I'm going to say, is how far up and down are we going? And if you remember correctly, I have here to here is 1, and from here to here is 1. So if I want this entire distance, it's 1 plus 1, or 2. And I can go over here. This is my width, so my length equals 2. And my width here is how far do I go from this side all the way to the other end of my rectangle. And I get 1, 2, 3, 4. So my width equals 4. So my length equals 2, my width equals 4. And there is some sort of relationship between 2, 4, and 8. And in fact, 2 times 4 equals 8. Because if we look at this, we can set it up as this is one group, this is another group, this is another group, and this is another group. So these two are a group, these two squares, then these two squares, then these two squares, then these two squares. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of 2. 4 groups of 2. Whenever you see groups of, you're going to think, hey, that reminds me of multiplication. And in fact, the area is equal to the length times the width. Oh, I'm just going to write times width. And this is for a rectangle. So the area of a rectangle, so big A with a rectangle, is equal to length times width. And you can always use this for any rectangle of any size, no matter how big or how small it is. The area of a rectangle will always be the length times the width.